And with that recitation of the national anthem, Floorball fans, we are just 1 minute closer to Game 3 of the first day of the 2024 NAFL season. This is set to be the Battle of Texas as the Fort Worth Jaguars take on the newly restructured Texas 39ers. Of course, Texas, previously known as the Texas Tornadoes, went through restructuring and an ownership change. Now they're owned and operated by one of their players, just like the Aviators. It's going to be number 14, Ronnie Berg, to watch out for whenever we look at the Texas 39ers. And of course, the Fort Worth Jaguars, they're also a new-look team, previously a Finnish-heavy team. They've gotten a lot of Swedish talent in the offseason and a new coach in Pekka Palamäki that's going to look to lead them to greatness and another opportunity to take the Troy Cup. The last time these teams met at the Advent Health Fieldhouse, it was a tight battle where the Texas Tornadoes pulled away 5-4 against the Jaguars. And what was their win of last season, it was certainly their biggest game. We're going to see if they're going to be able to keep that streak going with a lot of new talent, a lot of new names, what they think is a lot better first line versus the Fort Worth Jaguars looking to defend their honor as they host this first game here live from Georgetown, Texas. Captain's going out and meeting now. This game is going to be refereed by Peter Salva Gustafsson and Yanni Sjören. And number 18, you see there, the captain for the Texas 39ers, William Jönsson. He had several breakaway plays that set him apart on the Texas Tornadoes last season. And of course, with this new first line coming out for the Fort Worth Jaguars, there's also a new captain, number 55, Spinord. It's going to be interesting to see what he's able to do today, leading a team that has relatively little experience playing with each other. Both teams getting ready now. Less than 1 minute to go. Floorball fans, this has already been an exciting first day of floorball action. We saw this morning a tight game between the Seattle Sockeyes and their inaugural matchup and the Minnesota Growlers, who are hungry for a chance at the Troy Cup. And we just finished an overtime thriller with the Fresno Force making a comeback against the Ohio Aviators. We're going to see if this game will continue the trend. It certainly is going to shape up to be an exciting matchup that highlights the intensity and excitement in the North American Floorball League. As we head down for the face-off now, it's going to be number 15, Alexander Janols, up against number 92 for the 39ers, Oscar Liljegrand. With that, both teams getting ready. The Jaguars on the recovery early. The pass to Heikkilä. Heikkilä goes down. Early shot attempt by Janols. Recovered by Rupa Heikkilä again. Elias Lundblad. Pass over. Facing some pressure here from Texas. So with the pass back down. To find Spinord. Lundblad with the pass back out to Spinord at the point. Facing pressure there. Tim Anderson-Carlson leading the aggressive defense from the point here. Rupa Heikkilä coming around center lane. Pass to Janols. In coverage, will pass out to Anderson. Anderson goes far side. Spinord. Rosian, the front man here for the 39ers defense. Arvid Samuels with the pass over there. Now it's Sjören with the pass over. Far side. Some physical defense there as the 39ers breaking away. Shot attempt is saved. Hampus Badin there on the save for the Jaguars. And now a stick lift and some rough play to start off the match. With just over a minute down, it's already been a physical play here in the battle for Texas. Pass down to Sjören. Taking in his own territory. This is certainly a new offensive strategy we're not used to seeing from Fort Worth, formerly with the finish lines. we saw a lot of biding their time, slow passing in their own territory, waiting for an opportunity. This new-look Jaguars team has been a lot more aggressive offensively. They're continuing that trend right now, trying to break down the field, unable to get anything through yet. Schernestam and Anderson trying desperately to get the ball away there from Albin Janssen. It'll be the 39ers ball here. Landon Van Patten here, helping to lead the defense, coming in on the second line for the Jaguars. Of course, he had to leave last season after playing with the Fresno Force due to a season-ending injury. Now he's back on the NFL court, an NTFA-raised player, playing for the Jaguars here. Now breaking away, Hampus Floorball taking the point for the 39ers. Liljegren on the far side, facing Van Patten, reaching behind him. Spinor trying to chip the ball away. He'll draw a foul. It's going to be Kevin Rosian with the pass down to Floorball. Far side, Rosian, shot attempt, goes off the body there of Spinor. Anderson Carlson passes down to Derek Moser. Moser, number 93. His second season in the NFL. He was a member of the Florida Vikings during the inaugural season. Former hockey player turned floorballer, American-raised talent. Liljegren, pass cross court. Anderson Carlson on the far side, facing pressure there from Isaac Angersteig, a three-time returner. All 3 seasons he's played in the NFL on the Fort Worth Jaguars. And after that foul, it's going to be a Fort Worth Jaguars ball. Jennels now inbounding. He's got Case Connor, number 64, on defense across from him. Connor is also an experienced veteran of the NAFL, a member of Team USA, perhaps the biggest American player in the league, looking to use his physicality to the 39ers' advantage. Tyler Lee goes with a pass to Ronnie Berg, owner and operator of the 39ers. He'll try and find his man Janssen. Down court, he'll go to the ground. Texas making a lot of substitutions early here. This is a team that has come into a lot of depth through this offseason, something they did not enjoy last season. They're going to look to use that to their advantage as they try and chart a better course on the way to the Troy Cup. And a quick break now as the court gets mopped. It'll be Texas's ball. Ronald Paulbrandt and William Janssen set to take it. Paulbrandt, shot attempt, goes off the body of Jennels. Henrik Lou. Nearly a shot attempt in by Janssen. A close call there for Hampus Badin. It'll be a 39ers ball. Albin Janssen set to take it. A pass to Janssen. Janssen sends it behind him, but the ball falls into Jaguars' hands. Rupa Heikkila losing control of the ball there. Called in the 39ers' favor. It'll be Texas's ball. Just under 17 minutes remaining. We're still scoreless here in the battle for Texas, but we've seen a lot of high energy from these teams. Fludmar working with Rosian. He's got Moser on the close wing. It'll go to Liljegren on the far. The pass back off the boards to Fludmar. Down off the boards. He'll find Anderson Carlson. Trying to break around Samuels. It goes off the post. Rebounded there by the Jaguars. Thurneheim driving down. Can he make a shot opportunity? Looking for a man to pass to. It'll go off the body of Derek Moser onto the chest of Kevin Rosine. Mad grab for possession here. Anderson Carlson gets it off the feet of Arvid Samuels. Philip Borglund fighting for possession there with Hampus Fludmar. Play stopped. Referee calling players over for a meeting. That's number 44 for the Jaguars, Eric Anderson. Talking there with number 70 of the 39ers, Hampus Fludmar. Spinord and Janos taking the ball in for the Jaguars. We go down deep. Heikkila trying to get a shot attempt off with the ball rolling away from the blade. Lou passes down. Far side, it's the Czech floorballer Adam Cilecek returning to the Texas team for a second season. Lou shot attempt goes off the stick of Spinord. Shipped away by Cilecek. Janssen unable to maintain possession of the ball. It'll go to Spinord. To go cross court to Lundblad. Now down to Janos. Lou pressing up here on defense for the 39ers. Janos trying to find a look. Coming in, center lane, driving down now, a pass behind himself. Spinord looking to make something happen. The pass to Heikkila. Once again, unable to get the shot opportunity off. Some heavy shoulder-to-shoulder contact there between Heikkila and Lou. Fort Worth still maintaining possession. They've done a good job of slowing the game down the last few minutes. Pass attempt deep in the crease intended for Heikkila. Shot attempt, save. Janos trying to make something good of it again. Heikkila trying for the Michigan, unable to, and Spinord sends it out of the court. It'll be a Texas ball to inbound. Both teams still scoreless here after 5 minutes in the first period. Ronnie Berg taking the ball here for his own team. The pass to Tyler Lee. Go to Jonsson. This line comprises 4 out of the 5 first liners from the Texas Tornadoes team last season. Jonsson, the pass to Connor. The shot is just saved. Over the head of Hampus, but in. And now it's a Jaguars possession. Schernestam to Samuels. Shot sails wide left off the stick of Tyler Lee. Down to Anderson. Over to Schernestam. Furnaheim. The pass back to Schernestam. Far side, Eric Anderson. Now Furnaheim. Pass deflected off the stick of Lee, but he's able to get it a second time. A save there. Number 32, Nicholas Larson, with some phenomenal goaltending here for the Texas 39ers, keeping them alive and keeping the Jaguars scoreless despite increased pressure here. Hampus Fludmar goes to Oscar Liljegrand. Fludmar looking for a man. He'll send a pass deep to Liljegrand. Looking across for Anderson Carlson. The shot attempt by Rosine. Save. Spinord looking for a man. He's got Rosine pressing him. Anderson Carlson in front of him. Pass out to the side instead. Lundblad driving down off the body of Liljegrand. Liljegrand taking it on the fast break. Miscommunication. Neither teammate sure who was taking the ball. Now both of them battling for possession deep in Fort Worth territory. It's going to be Heikkila on Anderson Carlson. Rupa Heikkila able to break the ball away there. Advantage play granted to the Jaguars. We've seen a lot of back and forth. Fort Worth, out of the two teams, has been more effective at setting up sustained offensive drives, but even then, there's still been a lot of 39ers counterattacks. Arvid Samuels going behind the goal. The pass to Heikkila. Shot save. Tim Anderson Carlson driving down now. They'll be taking down the boards. Rupa Heikkila, center lane. Against 2 men in traffic. He'll go to the ground. Penalty call for that hit. That may just be the boost that the Fort Worth Jaguars need. Currently, Hampus Fludmar discussing, along with William Jonsson, with referee Peter Gustafsson. And now with 12.5 minutes remaining in the first period, the Fort Worth Jaguars are going to enter power play in what could very easily tip the momentum. Previously, the teams very even in the first 7 minutes of this contest. This may be the boost the Jaguars need to get out on top early and keep a lead going. It's number 70, Hampus Fludmar, sent to the penalty box after that collision with Heikkila. Heikkila now leading his offense from the point. Texas playing a bit more of a spaced out power play defense. William Jonsson, number 18, known for his penalty kill goals, and somehow Henrik Lou blocks the shot on his knees without even looking. The same happens there to Janssen. Jennels trying to make third time a charm. Spinord pausing, waiting, looking for an opportunity. Rupe Heikkilä facing off against Albin Janssen. Goes far side to Spinord again. Swapping out now at the point. Heikkilä on the far wing. Landon Van Patten not ready for the pass in the center. Now Texas on the offensive. Jensen to Jonsson. Hit back out to Spinord. Jonsson retreating back to the power play defense. Furnehen. Pass to Janels. Now to Spinord. We'll go far side to Heikkilä. Janels misses the ball there on that fast shot attempt, looking for the slap shot, unable to find it. Less than a minute remaining in power play now. Ball's out of bounds. It's going to be a 39ers inbound. Texas changing out lines here in their power play defense. Liljegren sending the ball down deep, trying to make something work with Kevin Rosén. He'll lose his stick. He needs to retreat quickly here. Jaguars trying to capitalize. Over to Spinord. Down the line to Janels. Sweeping around center lane. Shot attempt sails just wide left. Recovered there by the 39ers. It goes off the body of Van Patten. They can't find it. Everybody's got to retreat. The shot just saved. Furnheim's shot sails off the post and then up in the air on the rebound. Tim Anderson-Carlson sending the ball into center court. Just chipped away by William Jonsson. And power play is over. Hampus Fludmar is in. Can Texas capitalize on the counterattack? Liljegren trying to find Fludmar. Unable to connect on that slap shot opportunity. Jonsson sent over the boards. It's going to be a Jaguars inbound here. Tensions are only heating up as the 39ers survive power play, and dare I say, even maintain their momentum during it so as to keep this game looking very even so far. This may be the most evenly matched battle for Texas we've seen in the NAFL since the advent of the Texas Tornadoes. Anderson, pass far side. Shot attempt deflected. Chernistam facing off against Connor. Anderson off the boards. Ronnie Berg able to chip it away there for the Texas 39ers, but he'll send it out of bounds. It'll be a Jaguars ball. Down to Chernistam. Fort Worth making substitutions here. Leander Stussy in. He'll pass the ball to Alexander Janels. And now it's Spinord in center court, looking to make a move. Less than 10 minutes remaining in the first period. Still scoreless here, live from Georgetown, Texas. Spinord shot just saved. What a phenomenal job by Nicholas Larsson. But it seems with every single trip down the court, Texas is getting more tired and Fort Worth is doing a better job of maintaining momentum. Ball chipped away there from Heikkilä. Godin coming out to grab the ball. Shot attempt from deep beyond half court by Spinord. Goes into the hands there of Nicholas Larsson. Zilicek now, the point man for the 39ers. Zilicek, of course, a famed Czech floorball influencer. And he's come, of course, to America to help spread the game and be an ambassador both in Europe and here in North America. Foul there, awarded to the Fort Worth Jaguars as Carl Paulbrandt goes flying into the boards. Anderson to Chernistam. Anderson-Carlson coming up to meet him. Ball deflected there by Rosén, and a stick loose. He takes the shot attempt. Never mind, he tried to go behind the goal, lost possession. Derek Moser now regaining momentum for the 39ers. Ball chipped into open waters. Moser with it again. He'll pass to Liljegren. Back down to Fludmar. Far side, Liljegren. Deflected off the body of Eric Anderson there. They get the angle on Anderson Carlson. Cross-court pass intended for Floorball. Sails instead into the bleachers. Substitutions here for both teams as Texas ready to inbound. Lee to Berg. Ronnie Berg, the pass down the middle to William Johnson. Going far side. Angersteig unable to get the ball away. Coming around for the miss again. William Johnson. Only fitting that he should be the first to put the Texas 39ers on the board. No longer scoreless here as William Johnson is able to bring it home. Of course, he had such flashes of greatness last season with the Texas Tornadoes in the midst of what was a dark season for them. Perhaps his goal just then is emblematic of a brighter future here for the Texas franchise. With 7 minutes, 49 seconds remaining in the first period, your score is now Fort Worth Jaguars 0, Texas Tornadoes 1. And calling for a new face-off here. Recovery there by the 39ers. Ballbrand with the spin around Heikkila. Driving down to find Lou. Lou shot attempt just saved. Far side, Spinord. Heikkila goes cross court pass to Spinord. It's good. A quick answer there to the Texas 39ers goal. And with that goal now, 7 minutes, 22 seconds remaining in the first period. It's all tied up again. Your score, Fort Worth 1, Texas 1. Recovery on the faceoff again by the 39ers. And after that Alexander Spinord goal, the captain leading Fort Worth to the board. The battle for Texas is getting even more heated. We can see it there in the corner. A wrestling match about to break out there between Eric Anderson and Kevin Rosin. It's going to be awarded here to the Texas 39ers after that corner gets mobbed. Referee Peter Gustafson discussing there with number 34, Rosin. He's getting set to take it now with Oscar Lilligran. Lilligran looking for an opportunity, chipped away there. Facing some heavy pressure from Schernestam. Ball chipped up, and away out of bounds. It's going to be a Fort Worth ball when they come back. Schernestam now inbounding here for the Jaguars. We've seen a lot more excitement from this Jaguars team. Both teams, you can tell, are high energy, looking to make a statement here in their first matchup. Floorball, pass intercepted by Moser. Eric Moser, the American defenseman. He's been a phenomenal asset already this game. Lilligran able to wrest the ball away, but he'll send it out of bounds. Too much power on that one. Jaguars inbounding here. Spinord, the pass down to find Lundblad. Goes down off the boards. Janols. Back to Lundblad. Back to Janols. Henrik Lou trying to close up that back passing lane. Unable to. Spinord shot attempt goes off the leg there of William Johnson. Recovered there by Nicholas Larson. Zilicek with the ball at his own goal line. Johnson. Over to Ballbrand. Zilicek staying around the crease. Giving an easy out to Ballbrand. He'll take it. Zilicek, far side to Johnson. Not a lot of pressure from the Fort Worth defense. Now Leander Stussy starting to pressure William Jonsson. Far side, Lou taking the ball. He'll send it down around the corner. Jonsson forced out of bounds. It's going to be a 39ers ball. Larson and Jonsson working back there. Ball recovered there by Badin. Heading down the line now, Rupa Heikkila fighting to keep the ball. Chipped off the stick there of Dahlbrand. Heikkila sending it to the corner. That'll be a foul. It's going to be a Jaguars ball. Fort Worth not wanting to waste any time. Spinord, shot attempt, save! Nicholas Larson again with the save. Now it'll be Carl Paulbrand inbounding. He'll pass back to Silecek. Silecek sends Heikkila diving into the boards with that spin move. That's a highlight reel right there. Paulbrand passing it over to Tyler Lee, the Canadian, off the boards. Back to Paulbrand. Working down the court, it's William Jonsson. He'll go over and connect. Ludwig Jonsson able to put the Texas 39ers on the board again. Ludwig Jonsson, a new addition to the Texas team, able to make a goal that counts with just over 5 minutes remaining in the first period. Your score is now Fort Worth 1, Texas 2, and what has been an exciting battle for Texas so far. Heading down now for the faceoff. Anderson Carlson for the 39ers, recovering it. Hampus Fludmar over to Derek Moser. The 39ers certainly playing with a lot more energy. I think they're gaining a lot of motivation as they see what they're capable of on the court. Fort Worth, that's how they came out earlier in the game. They need a few good makes to try and regain that momentum and that energy. They're certainly playing physical. Both teams are. Isaac Angersteig across. Voorneheim shot blocked off the body of Derek Moser. Sails out of bounds. It's going to be a 39ers ball. Anderson Carlson passes behind himself. Ludmar to Moser. Ludmar coming down the center lane. Backing off now. Voorneheim pursuing. Derek Moser close side. Pausing with the ball. No pressure yet. We'll go to Fludmar. Angersteig starting to press far side. Down deep. Rosian unable to maintain possession there on that pass. Anderson passes to Shurenestam. Spinord will go far side. Across court, Stussy sends it over looking for Rupa Heikkila, but Tim Anderson Carlson's able to take it. He chips it down the board. It'll sail out of bounds. It'll be a 39ers ball. The Jaguars upset by that call. Referee Peter Gustafson sending them away. Still discussing there. Team captain, number 55, Alexander Spinord, trying to figure out the call. Anderson Carlson takes a shot attempt off the free hit. It sails high out of bounds. Another 39ers inbound, this time from the far corner. William Jonsson behind the goal. Can he connect again? He'll pass it down to Paulbrand. Lou to Jonsson. Paulbrand now from deep over to Lou again on the close wing. Cross-court pass to Silecek off the boards, unable to find Jonsson. It's going to be Lou on Lundblad there. Spinord able to get it to the boards. Rupa Heikkila, pass intercepted there by Paulbrand. He's in open waters now, moving through defenders. No one to help him in the passing game. Leander Stussy able to get the ball away, but he's got no help either. Rupa Heikkila at midcourt, up against Larson. Lundblad losing control. Lou trying to get to the ball first, unable to. Janols driving down, far side, behind the goal, taken away by Paulbrand, off the foot of Stussy. Fancy pass to Heikkila. Goes on the outside of the goal, recovered there by Nicholas Larson. He'll pass it over to Ballbrandt. William Jonsson taking the ball now. He'll pass to Tyler Lee. Tyler Lee, a returning member here of the original Texas Tornadoes team, hailing from Canadian Floorball. He's established himself as a very smart defender, knows how to get where the ball's going to be and anticipate the play. Case Connor battling for possession there. Samuel's able to come away with it. Lee coming behind him, forcing the ball to the far boards. Angersteig going over the line. It's going to be a foul on Jonsson. It'll be a free hit for the Jaguars. Not wasting any time taking it. Eric Anderson to Shernistown. Just over 2 minutes remain in the first period. Fort Worth still down a goal, but they're maintaining some steady offensive pressure. We'll see if Texas can turn the tides here. Shernistown, close wing, driving down. Pass blocked there by Lee. He'll get it out to Case Connor. Connor driving. The pass to Jonsson. Over to Ludwig Jonsson. Unable to make it connect, but a phenomenal looking fast break from Texas. And now they'll try and maintain the offensive pressure. The pass just bounces out. Ludwig Jonsson nearly with another goal there. Fort Worth staying alive by inches. Can they stop this counterattack though? Marvin Samuels driving down. It goes off the foot of Tyler Lee. Sent all the way to the corner. Case Connor's not going to pursue. Instead, both teams are going to bring substitutions in. Less than a minute and a half remain. Texas still maintaining a narrow lead here, live from Georgetown in the battle for Texas. Backing off now. Spinord waiting for a good passing opportunity. Spinord once again at the point. He'll pass down to Lundblad. Coming into the center lane, he'll pass behind himself. Now heating up here, Janels, far side to Lundblad. Shot attempt goes off the body of Liliegran. He can't find the ball. Leander Stussy passes down to Spinord. 40 seconds remain in the first period. Rupa Heikkila with some wide open space. He'll instead spend to choose it in Fort Worth territory. Spinord facing pressure there from Anderson Carlson, forcing a move. Moser is now in Lundblad. He'll have Rupa Heikkila in wide open space. 25 seconds left on the clock. Cross-court pass intercepted by Moser. Anderson Carlson having a maneuver around his own man, driving down. Now in the center lane. 3 men on him, and he's still moving in traffic. He'll pass down. Liliegran losing control of the ball. 10 seconds remain. Leander Stussy, shot, saved. Another saved. Anderson Carlson sending it out of bounds. 3 seconds left on the clock. Jaguars ball. What can they do with it? Shot attempt goes out of bounds. Off the body of Anderson Carlson. 1 second left on the clock. Ready to take the hit. Janels gets a shot off. It'll go off the leg of Anderson Carlson, who does the Ray Lewis and Cam Newton celebration. Floorball fans, we've just closed out an exciting first period to the battle for Texas between the Fort Worth Jaguars and the Texas 39ers. Your score at the end of 1, it's Fort Worth 1, Texas 2. The Floorball fans, don't go anywhere. We'll be back soon with another period of exciting Floorball action here live from Texas. And of course, join us during the intermission for an exclusive NAFL player interview. Well, Floorball fans, we've just gotten done with an incredible first period to start off the Battle of Texas between the Fort Worth Jaguars and the Texas 39ers. I'm joined here by team captain for the Jaguars, Alexander Spinord. Alexander, how are you feeling after that first period?
It feels good. Feels good to be back on the court and to play some floorball. It's a new team, new coach, lots of different nationalities. So it's good. It's good.
How have you felt you've been able to integrate best with your team? What have been the moments where you've seen that chemistry coming together best?
I think maybe it's the nights at the Airbnb. We've had some quite good nights there, playing some poker, some pool. Just having a lot of fun.
And what do you think is going to be your team's key as you move forward into the second and third period in this matchup?
I think we need to get closer to the goal. Maybe put some shots on the goal. Go for the rebounds and move the play a bit forward towards the goal.
Well, Alexander, best of luck to you in the second and third period. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And Floorball fans, don't go anywhere. We're going to be back in less than 10 minutes with the continuation of this exciting NAFL action. Well, Floorball fans, it's almost time to head back down to the court for another period of exciting action here in the battle for Texas. But first, we have a few words from our sponsors. First off, Eleiko. They're the proud title sponsors of the Texas 39ers. They're a manufacturer of precision-crafted strength and gym equipment since 1957. And if you're looking for support in whatever your gym endeavors may be, start with Eleiko. And of course, our official clothing partner for the 2024 season is Kempa. If you like what our referees are wearing, then you like Kempa. For all of your athletic gear needs, turn to Kempa to outfit you. And of course, the NFL has a new floorball partnership for the season with Fat Pipe. The Swiss Media yellow floorballs you see on the court represent the latest in floorball technology, courtesy of Fat Pipe. And floorball fans, if you want to see the statistics from this and every other NAFL game, you can go online to sportninja.com and find us there. Now to resume, it's the 39ers who are coming into this period with some momentum, carrying a narrow one-goal lead. Otherwise, they have been completely evenly matched today. The 39ers were able to survive a power play from the Jaguars and make it out to having a lead. It's been a phenomenal game so far. After a close miss there, it's looking like this is going to be an equally energetic second period. Rupa Heikkilä now with the pass over. Back to Heikkilä. Zilecek and Paul Brandt with close defense. Stussy sends it back down. Lundblad now. He's got Janels in the center. Down to Spinord. We spoke to Alexander Spinord during the intermission. One of the things he said is his team has to focus on chemistry. They've had some good nights so far staying together, but there's still room to grow as they try to become friends as well as teammates, and that's going to help their passing chemistry. He said the key for this second period in order to get back on top here against the Texas 39ers is going to be getting closer to the goal to make those shots. Just like that attempt there, just saved there by Larson. William Jonsson now driving down the close wing, coming into open space. Just saved. Hampus Badin there on the save for the Jaguars. The pass down. Eric Anderson sends it back over to Schoenestad. Anderson now, close wing, facing pressure from Rosien. Schoenestad back in the back corner, no pressure yet. Arvid Samuels there against Paul Brandt. He gets the passes off to Voorneheim. Off the stick there of Paul Brandt. Arvid Samuels. We'll go to Voorneheim. Down to Anderson. Voorneheim behind his own goal. Trying to break out and create a shot opportunity. Samuels back over to Voorneheim. Now in the far wing. He'll pass back down to half court. Schoenestad looking for a deep shot opportunity. It sails wide left of the goal. A battle at the boards and the ball goes bouncing out. It'll be a face-off in the corner called by referee Peter Gustafson. Number 70, Hampus Fludmar. Will be up against number 51, Rupa Heikkilä for the Fort Worth Jaguars. Just under 2.5 minutes have passed so far in the second period. It's already been high energy. We're seeing it continue here in the possession battle on the boards. This is the kind of floorball action that is so fun to watch in the NAFL. It's what happens whenever you have teams that have deep-seated rivalries, great matchups in the past, and new talent looking to carry on that tradition. It's exactly what we're seeing here with these new-look teams. Heikkilä behind the goal, looking to break away from Moser. Stussy, the pass to Lundblad. Down to Spinord. Off the boards, a missed pass there means Anderson Carlson on the offensive. It goes off the leg of Lundblad. Fighting down now, looking for a shot opportunity. Sails off a body. Texas bringing out a new line here. Heikkilä. Go with the pass over to Janels. Lundblad at the half-court line. Lou able to get a stick in there, unable to block the ball, however. Spinord goes back over to Lundblad. Now being backed up here by the Texas defense, but they're still staying pretty conservative around half-court in a 2-1-2 formation. Fort Worth starting to take their time, slowing down the pace of the match. But now Lundblad's got some open space. Cross-court pass. Janel's shot attempt blocked off the body of Paulbrand. It's going to be Fort Worth's inbound. Heikkilä on the backboards there. He'll lose control of the ball there as he tries to make a sweeping shot. Chipped away there by Paulbrand. William Jonsson now driving down. Far side. Henrik Lowe looking for a man to pass to. He's up against number 24, Lundblad. He finds Jensen, but his shot sails wide and out of bounds. It'll be a Fort Worth ball as Texas again makes a substitution. Cernestam with the ball. He'll pass down to Eric Anderson. He'll pass far side. Back down to Cernestam. Case Connor starting to play more aggressive defense here. But that left that passing lane open. Ball sailing high over the goal, out of bounds. And shot attempt there by Cernestam off the free hit. Unsuccessful. Ronnie Berg now nearly getting pushed to the ground. And that's going to be a foul. It'll be a 39ers ball. Ronnie Berg set to take it. Tyler Lee now with the ball. Furneheim coming up to meet him, but he's able to get a pass off to William Jonsson. Jonsson, nearly a slap shot attempt there, but he's going to go behind the goal. Is he going to try for another Michigan? Well, either way, he's going to be unable to get it off. Cernestam trying to battle against Connor. He'll go to the ground. It's going to be a foul against Case Connor. It'll be a Jaguars ball. Lundblad set to take the free hit here. Alexander Spinord hanging around the crease. Rosian starting to press up higher. He'll go with a deep pass down to Janholz. Back down to Lundblad. Spinord coming in center lane. Deep shot attempt off the body of Liljegren. Battling for possession against Stussy. Spinord hits the ball into 39ers territory where Hampus Fludemar is waiting. Fludemar looking for a man to pass to. He'll try Anderson Carlson. It goes off the stick there of Lundblad and sails out of bounds. It'll be a 39ers ball to inbound. Liljegren with a shot attempt off the quickly taken hit in. Moser losing control of the ball. It's a 2-on-1. Just breaking up the pass there. Leander Stussy unable to get the shot off before Derek Moser could regain possession for the 39ers. Leander Stussy taking the ball once again now. A pass across court to Rupa Heikkilä. Spinord now looking to reset his offense. Over 5 minutes have elapsed and we're still scoreless here in the second period. Both teams matching each other's energies. It's been an exciting matchup so far. Not a lot of sustained offensive drives. We're seeing another proof of that. Fort Worth not happy about the no call there. But the show must go on. Leander Stussy with the ball. As Spinord comes close to the bench. Physical battle there with Rosian. Pass cross court, intercepted. Paulbrand trying to break down, he'll lose possession. Janel's now coming. Liljegren takes it back. Anderson Carlson shot attempt off the body of Heikkilä. Stussy on Anderson Carlson as he goes sliding and taking out a board. Rupa Heikkilä around Paulbrand through the legs. Can't break Zilecek. Paulbrand now on the offensive for the 39ers. What a mystical game of back and forth, Floorball fans. And as Lou goes to the ground, finally a break in play for what was certainly a quick stretch between the Fort Worth Jaguars and the Texas 39ers. Number 60, Henrik Lou, getting set here for the 39ers. Carl Paulbrand coming to help. Furneheim playing aggressive there. Shot attempt goes off the body of Samuels and into the hands of Bedin. Far side, Arvid Samuels edging his way towards half court. Cernestam gets it to Furneheim, whose shot attempt is saved there. Nicholas Larsson didn't have to move to save it. Stick goes flying. Carl Paulbrand set to take this here for the Texas 39ers. Ball comes down to Hampus Fludmar. And now a breakaway here. Arvid Samuels trying to make something of a counterattack here for the Jaguars. It's 1-on-3. Fludmar able to get possession back for the 39ers, but can he keep it as he takes out a board? And off a push call, it's going to be a 39ers ball. Derek Moser and Adam Zieleczek. No pass to Oscar Liliegran. 13 minutes remaining here in the second period. Texas still with a narrow lead. Moser cross court to Liliegran. He's got Furenheim coming up close. In the center lane, will pass back to Moser. Over to Zieleczek. Zieleczek pass down the line to Liliegran. Anderson Carlson with a center attempt. Rosian unable to get a shot on goal there, despite cutting across the crease. Now it's Ruba Heikkila on the counterattack to Furenheim. Cross-court pass, miscommunication. Heikkila goes to the ground. Shot attempt by Spinoord goes off the stick there of Oscar Liliegran. And it's going to be a Jaguars inbound here. Things are not cooling off. They're only heating up here in the battle for Texas. A pass down to Spinoord. Spinoord at the point. A pass down to Lundblad. Back to Spinoord. Fort Worth starting to slow down again. And a deep pass in the center to Heikkila. Deflected. Will he have a chance at it back? Liliegran able to chip it away. Anderson Carlson on the far side. Shot attempt. Just saved off the leg of Vidin. Can he get another attempt off? He'll pass Anderson Carlson. It's good. Tim Anderson Carlson able to put the Texas 39ers on the board. The first team to score here in the second period. 11 minutes, 57 seconds remain, and your score is now Fort Worth Jaguars 1, Texas 39ers 3. What an exciting way to end an 8-minute drought of scoring here to start the second period. Both of these teams have been going in such aggressive back and forth on the counterattack, wearing each other out, substituting frequently. We've rarely seen a sustained offensive drive outside of Fort Worth's backcourt passing so far. But even that leads to some mistakes that the 39ers have capitalized on so far, as they've now extended their lead to 2 goals with 12 minutes to go. Ronnie Berg now taking the ball with a pass to Tyler Lee. And a box out, Philip Borglund. Borglund able to get away with it. Berg fighting desperately to get the ball away from the crease. Tyler Lee now facing a 2-on-1, gets pushed out. And off that push call, it'll be a 39ers ball. Lee with the pass to Berg behind his own goal. Berg goes down to Connor. He'll pass back down to Lee. Lee to Connor. Ball chipped away. Jonsson on the fast break, trying to get there first. Fort Worth looking for a call that's not going to come. Anders Stussy against William Jonsson. Jonsson takes some boards out. Goodness gracious. What a matchup. Now Jonsson going to the ground. It's going to be a ball awarded here to the Fort Worth Jaguars. This game is getting physical in the battle for Texas. Alexander Janels, far side. Bring it down to Spinoord. Albin Janssen, the up man here for the 39ers defense. Pass down deep to Rupa Heikkila. Spinoord, far side, slap shot attempt by Janels. Sails wide and out of bounds. It'll be a 39ers ball. The name of the game here now for the 39ers is to tighten up their defense especially, and make sure they don't make any silly mistakes that allows Fort Worth to start closing the gap once again. They've got a comfortable lead. They should try their best to keep it. Battle for possession there in the corner. Boards going down as Liliegran gets pushed down. 39ers ball, Liliegran. No pass to Janssen. Oh my gosh! What a goal was that? Albin Janssen with a beautiful shot and attempt. And now the 39ers work their way up to a 3-goal lead. To my knowledge, the biggest lead they've ever had over the Jaguars in the history of their rivalry. It's been a game of highlight reels so far. That's not stopping anytime soon, it appears. Your score now, with 10.5 minutes remaining in the second period. It's Fort Worth 1, Texas 4. Fort Worth now running a full court press, feeling they don't have that much to lose, and I see why. Arvid Samuels ends the drought for the Fort Worth Jaguars. And with that quick response, drawn out by the full court press defense, Fort Worth is trying to claw their way back up here in the battle for Texas. It isn't over until it's over. 10 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the second period. Your score now, Fort Worth Jaguars 2, Texas 39ers 4. Recovery there by the 39ers. Rupa Heikkilä restarting that full court press. Fornaheim there to support him. He's got Janels in the center lane. The pass over to Silecek. Silecek, better known in Czechia as Bombardak, with the pass there to Ballbrand. He'll lose control. Heikkilä nearly able to get it. Fornaheim able to chip the ball away. Silecek battling in his own territory. That free hit call will save the 39ers some trouble. Jonsson spinning around. Fitting for Jonsson to wear the captain's band this season, as he was the high scorer of the Texas franchise last season. Silecek goes over to Lou. Lou with a heavy push there against him by Lundblad. Retaking the ball, center lane. Heikkilä on a fast break. It's good. What an attempt. Rupa Heikkilä able to get the ball away from Lou. And it was only Nicholas Larson, the goalkeeper, to beat, and boy did he do it well. This is back to a 1-goal game. Your score now with 9:25 remaining in the second period. It's Fort Worth Jaguars 3, Texas 39ers 4. It seems the biggest answer to all of the questions about Fort Worth's offense has been a full court press defense. That's created these opportunities, this aggression that they've played with. It's created these fast break goals that have helped equalize the match here in the back half of the second period. Both sidelines, both benches getting quite heated here, both looking for calls against the other. This time it's going to be a free hit for the 39ers. Tyler Lee passes it down to Ronnie Berg. Berg in the center lane, facing the press again, this time from Philip Borglund. The pass down to Connor. He's facing a double team. Stolen by Samuels. But on a push call, it's going to be a 39ers ball. Tyler Lee looking to take it quickly. Chips it straight into the hands of Badin. Leander Stussy with a pass in the center to Angersteig. Back out far side. Cernestam. Now Stussy. Back over to Samuels. Goes into the hands of Larson. He'll pass it over to William Jonsson. 8.5 minutes remaining. Texas still hanging on to a 1-goal lead. Chipped away there by Philip Borglund. He'll get a pass out to Angersteig. Just chipped away by Jonsson. Phenomenal defense by the 39ers. A spin in traffic. Rosian was wide open but couldn't maintain possession. Samuels losing control. Angersteig with a pass. Cernestam blocked off the body of Jonsson. It sails to the far corner. Up, up, and away. It'll be a Jaguars ball. Both sides heating up. Slapping the boards with their sticks, getting each other excited. You can feel the energy. It's electric here in the arena. Rupa Heikkilä looking for a man to pass to. Find Janels. Chipped there by Anderson Carlson. Heikkilä, a double spin and a miss. Fludmar Off the boards, Anderson Carlson, fast pass to Liljegran. Spin around to maintain possession behind the back, no-looker pass to Anderson Carlson, who very nearly makes a goal off it. Rosian falls into the boards. It's going to be called a push there. And they all fall down like dominoes. Taking a second to right the boards. It'll be Anderson Carlson and Moser set to take it here for the 39ers. Liljegran also setting up, now sending Moser away. Anderson Carlson biding his time, looking at his options, waiting for the whistle. Shot attempt deflected off the body of Heikkilä. That's a penalty right there as Moser goes to the ground. A hard impact there at the boards. Discussion now at the boards. Jonsson and Fludmar talking with Peter Gustafsson. And that's going to be number 7, Tim Anderson Carlson, taken out on a penalty for pushing, meaning for the second time this match, the Fort Worth Jaguars are going to enter power play. This time it's arguably even more critical that they can convert. Before they were facing an even 0-0, now they're down a goal. This could be their chance to equalize the game and put themselves in prime position to retake the lead. Jennels to Heikkilä. He's got Van Patten in the center. He'll lose control of the ball there. It'll go out to the board. Spinord working hard to maintain possession. An interesting defensive choice there. Janssen choosing to press Spinord as he loses control of the ball in his own territory. That aggression helped him out during the first power play. Deflected away there. Janssen still facing off against Jannels. A great save there by William Jonsson, able to get the ball away with the stick inside the crease. 7 minutes remain in the second period. Chipped away by Spinord. Jonsson double timing it to get back to the box. Jennels to Heikkilä. Deep shot attempt sails wide out of bounds. It'll be a 39ers ball. Players setting up now. Oscar Liljegran set to take the hit here for the 39ers. And Jonsson and Jensen are actually heading down. Looks like they may try to field this. Jensen looking like a basketball player boxing out there. The ball breaks away. Rupa Heikkilä with it. Jensen still staying on him. Now finally retreating to the power play defense. 6.5 minutes remaining in the period. Fort Worth still down 1. Heikkilä and Forneheim on the far side. Spinord to Jannels. Speeding up the pass, and it's good! Alexander Spinord able to convert with a power play goal for the Fort Worth Jaguars. And it's all even up. 6 minutes, 18 seconds remaining in the second period. Your score now, Fort Worth Jaguars 4 versus the Texas 39ers 4. Floorball fans, we have a ball game. Liljegran coming out to take the hit now after that penalty killed by the goal. Pass behind him. Still unclear who's recovering most here. Connor battling for possession. Shot attempt goes off the body of Leander Stussy. Stussy able to maintain control behind his own goal. Jonsson and Connor backing off now. Connor still staying in Jaguar territory. Angersteig working the middle, far side. He's got Samuels. Pass goes off the leg there of Tyler Lee. Ball chipped to the board, stays in bound. Wild race for possession here. Stussy and Connor at the boards. Connor retreating now for the 39ers. Angersteig unable to maintain control. Lilliegran able to get it between the legs of his own teammate Case Connor. Shot attempt by Philip Borgling. Sails wide. Arvid Samuels looking for an opportunity. He'll pass to Angersteig. Goes off the body of number 92, Oscar Lilliegran. Angersteig holding on to possession here. Samuels to Shirnesdam. Looking for Borglund to make the connection. Unable to. The ball sails wide to the boards. Leander Stussy still able to control it here for the Jaguars. The pass to Shirnesdam. Through the legs of Angersteig to Borglund. Shot saved by Nicholas Larsson. Nearly an own goal there on the attempted recovery. Derek Moser now inbounding here for the 39ers. Both teams making substitutions. Hampus Fludmar passes over to Derek Moser. Back to Fludmar. Close wing, he goes to Lilliegran. In the center, Anderson Carlson wasn't expecting such a skillful pass. Heavy pressure from Janos. The spin around Heikkila. He'll go to the ground. Over to Fordenheim. He's got some space in the center. He won't be able to find a connection. The fast break unable to be completed. Off that contact, it's going to be a Jaguars ball. Rupa Heikkila sends it down now. Alexander Spinord off the pass from Lundblad. Go back to Lundblad. Down to Spinord. 4 minutes remaining in the second period. An even ball game. Both teams going to try and gain momentum. Rupa Heikkila. Shot attempt sailing wide and out of bounds. It's going to be a 39ers inbound. Ballbrandt with the pass to Silicek. A two-man backcourt here. They'll pass to Jonsson in the center. Now cycling around, Silicek at the point. Jonsson still staying in center. Deep down pass, looking for Lou in the crease. That'll find Hampus Badin. Alexander Spinord sending it down deep off the legs there of Ballbrandt. Henrik Lou passes to Silicek. Barely able to maintain possession after it sailed wide. Jonsson cross court to Lou. The spin and the shot. It sails wide. It'll be a Jaguars ball to inbound. Lander Stussy goes with a pass to Shirnestam. He's got Angersteig on the close wing. Shirnestam off the boards, finds Samuels. Borglund, far corner. Shirnestam back to Samuels. Borglund looking to make a move as Lou is now starting to press here. Across to Stussy. Shirnestam backing off now. Sent a pass down deep, intercepted there by Paul Brandt. Goes off the legs there of Shirnestam, able to get it to the boards. Back to his man Borglund in the center. Isaac Angersteig behind himself to Samuels, unable to get the shot attempt off. Now it's Angersteig in a mad grab for possession. He'll go into the boards now with the close wing. Both benches getting rowdy. Referee Peter Gustafson calling on them to knock it off. 2.5 minutes remain in the second period. It's going to be a Jaguars free hit. Remember, this game is all tied up in the battle for Texas. The shot attempt by Spinord on the screen. Pick and roll, unable to convert. Here, playing fast and aggressive now to come out. Heikkila, shot goes on the outside of the net. Moser racing to the backboards to compensate. Lilliegran working up court. He'll pass back to Moser, looking to slow this down perhaps a bit after the Jaguars came out aggressive on that free hit. Moser back to Anderson Carlson. Back to Moser. Across to Fludmar. Fludmar facing full court pressure there from Rupe Heikkila. Heikkila with the steal. Less than 2 minutes remain. Shot attempt wide left off the backboards. Fordenheim looking for an opportunity, but Moser able to come away with the steal. He'll get pushed into the boards. It's going to be a 39ers ball. Zielacek taking the ball here for the 39ers. He'll pass it over to Paul Brandt, facing pressure from Borgland. And a pump fake, nearly got Borgland there. A pass to Zielacek, facing double team pressure in his own territory. Nobody's coming down to help. The lights are off, there's nobody home. Zielacek going to the ground there. Hit awarded to the 39ers. William Jonsson coming down quick down the middle lane. He's bested fast breaks. A one-man fast break, nearly successful, but that spinning slap shot unable to work. But he'll get the ball again, just sailing wide right. Hampus Bedin able to get to the ball before Albin Jensen could try and get another shot attempt off. Leander Stussy with the ball in his own backcourt. Albin Jensen coming up to meet him for the 39ers. Less than a minute remaining in the second period. Still all tied up here live from Georgetown, Texas. Shot attempt wide left by Samuels. Angersteig to Borgland. Chipped off the back of the net. It'll be the 39ers ball when play resumes. Quickly mopping the corner here. Now ready to resume play. It's going to be Hampus Vludemar and Derek Moser in their own backcourt here, looking to make the most of these remaining 45 seconds. We come down close wing. Liljegren driving shot attempt, spinning high, wide, and bouncing over the walls. 39ers inbound. Anderson Carlson to Liljegren. Shot just saved. Can he get another off? Rosian nearly able to convert. A great save there by Bedin. Spinord to Heikkila. Less than 30 seconds remain. Can either team get an offensive drive going here and take the lead before the end of the period? Great save by Larson. Ball sailing out of bounds. 15 seconds remaining. It'll be a 39ers ball. Liljegren looks like he took a hard hit there to the hand. Being helped out there by Janols of the Jaguars. It's still all love on the court despite the rivalry. Anderson Carlson with the ball. Looking to make a move around Lundblad. Driving in, shot attempt, save. Can he get another off? It's going to be a Jaguars ball. 7 seconds left on the clock. Spinord to Heikkila. 5 seconds. To Spinord. The shot attempt just deflected. Paul Brandt able to save the day and save the score. At the end of the second period, your score in the battle for Texas is all tied up. Fort Worth Jaguars 4, Texas 39ers 4. Don't worry, Floorball fans, this isn't it. We're going to be back with the exciting conclusion to the battle for Texas in less than 15 minutes. And of course, stay tuned during the intermissions as we bring you another exclusive NAFL player interview. Well, floorball fans of the NAFL, we've just gotten done with another exciting period of action here between the Fort Worth Jaguars and the Texas 39ers in the battle for Texas. I'm joined here by number 7, Tim Anderson-Carlson of the Texas 39ers. Tim, how are you feeling after that second period?
I'm feeling both. First 10 minutes we do it really good. We take the rebounds and we stick to the game plan, but they take over the last 10 and score some goals, and I do a bad penalty, and yeah, it's good and bad.
Well, speaking of that penalty, we've seen that it's been a very, very physical game, a lot of high energy on the court. What do you think's the reason behind that?
I think it's like we call in Sweden Hawaii floorball. It's go from and back, and yeah, I don't know.
So what do you think is going to be the key for your team in the third period to bring this win home?
Relax with the ball. Like I say, it's Hawaii floorball, but if we relax with the ball and take the rebounds and have the ball in our team, I think we're gonna do more opportunities to score some goals.
Very well. Well, Tim, best of luck in the third period. Thanks for joining us. Floorball fans, don't go anywhere just yet. We'll be back in less than 10 minutes with the exciting third period conclusion here of play between the Fort Worth Jaguars and the Texas 39ers. Well, Floorball fans, it's almost time to head down for an exciting final period of play here between the Fort Worth Jaguars and the Texas 39ers. But before we do, we'd like to remind you about our sponsors. Eleiko, the proud title sponsor of the Texas 39ers and manufacturer of precision-crafted strength and gym equipment since 1957, ready to outfit your every need. And of course, we can't forget Kempa, the official clothing partner of the NFL for the 2024 season. If you like what our refs are wearing, then you like Kempa. And of course, every floorball you see used during the 2024 NFL season is Fat Pipe in beautiful Swiss media yellow. It represents the utmost in floorball technology. Recovery there by the Jaguars on the face-off. Floorball fans, this is going to be an action-packed third period of play. In this battle for Texas, we've seen perhaps the most even matchup in the rivalry so far between the Jaguars and 39ers. Both of these are new-look teams with a lot of new talent, and especially Fort Worth, very few returners. They used to have an entirely finished first two lines who had played together in Finland. Not the case anymore. They brought in a lot of Swedish talent who's had to find their chemistry with each other. As for Texas, it's a loyal core of returners who have come back from the Tornadoes, as the franchise was previously known last season, to try and come back and have an even better season this year. After a disappointing end to last season, they're looking to change the script, and this game today may be their start for that story. Silacek sends it down to Janssen. Janssen battling for possession there with Lundblad. Spinord able to break it out deep in his own territory. Spinord sends it down to Lundblad. Janols in the center. Now going down, far side, Lundblad. Shot is deflected, goes wide, out of bounds. It's going to be a Texas 39ers ball to bring it back in. Fludmar working with Moser in the backcourt here, ready to inbound. Moser, far side, back down to Fludmar, down the boards to Anderson Carlson. Fludmar waiting and biding his time. We spoke to Tim Anderson Carlson during the intermission. What he said is this is just such back and forth floorball. He is going to be slowing it down a bit, trying to be better about the goal. But he said it's hard, and that's the reason for a lot of this high energy. It has to do with the way this game is being played, and we've seen it play out. It's been physical, aggressive, fast-paced, back-and-forth play with a lot of transition offense work as opposed to sustained drives. 2 minutes have passed so far, still scoreless in the third period, tied up 4-4 between Fort Worth and Texas. Shernestam on the close side, he'll go across. Finds Stussy. He's got Borglund in the center, running a 2-1-2 offense here. Isaac Angersey, the spin around, going behind the goal here, looking for an opening. The pass down the boards to Shernestam once more. Anderson Carlson and Rosian on the press here. Rosian able to box him out away from the ball. Anderson Carlson shot, saved by Hampus Badin. What a critical play there by the Fort Worth Jaguars, staying alive after only 2.5 minutes. That was a serious offensive attempt mounted by the 39ers. In the last two periods, it's taken a lot longer for the offense to get going. Both of these teams are high energy, knowing that the end is near and victory is even closer with every minute. Derek Moser behind his own goal, taking time, letting his team set up and make substitutions. He'll pass it off to Silacek. To Lou. Rupa Heikkilä not running the full court press yet with his Jaguars defense. That was the key to success in closing the gap in the second period. This counterattack may prove to be dangerous here. The pass to Lundblad around Heikkilä. Rupa Heikkilä losing control. Albin Janssen going to pursue. The pass down from the center. Janols, shot deflected off the body of Ballbrand. Back down to Rupa Heikkilä. Pass down, close wing. Janols goes down to Spinord at the point. Lou coming up to meet him. Janols on the wing. Into Spinord. Shot goes off the body of number 18, William Jönsson. And wow, his stick goes flying. Rupa Heikkilä having to go behind the goal. Ball chipped up there. Fort Worth on the counterattack, and he's got Heikkilä already there. What a save by Ballbrand. Now Jonsson on the fast break, one-on-one. Both going to the ground. They're going to take time to mop the floor there. That was an intense stretch there, a series of counterattacks. It's going to be a 39ers ball to return. It'll be number 7, Tim Anderson-Carlson, set to take it. Running a screen play, but it's no match for the body defense there. But Derek Moser looking to remount an offensive. Goes off the boards after that pass sails wide. Campus Fludmar, number 70, with the ball. Backing off now. A 2-2-1 offense leaving the middle of the court as open waters. Now cycling through. This looks like a rehearsed play here. Rosian on the close wing. Cross court. Liljegran. Shot deflected off the body of Leander Stussy. Now Borglund on the offensive. No match for a two-man defense. Liljegran. Center court will pass down to Derek Moser. Fludmar from his own backcourt, driving in center lane. A shot from deep sails just wide left. Leander Stussy taking the ball chipped up by Rosian, but he sends it straight out of bounds into the lovely-looking Kempa sign there in the bleachers. And it looks like a spin dancing class there as they try to battle for possession. Alexander Spinord ready to take it here for the Jaguars. Lundblad passes over to Spinord. Nearly 5 minutes have passed here in the third period, still a tie ball game. And both teams have played equally well here in this third period. Still the exact same game that we've seen before. High octane, high energy. It is truly anybody's matchup. As we know, floorball is a fast-paced, high-energy sport where anything can happen. We're seeing that play out here. Heikkilä with a shot just off time. You saw number 55, Alexander Spinord, jump up in the air, presumably to give Roope Heikkilä a shot opportunity. Instead, he mistimes it and hits Spinord as he comes back down from the leap. Paul Brandt facing heavy press defense. It's going to be a Jaguars ball after Heikkilä drew a foul. Can he use it to his advantage? Heikkilä looking for an opportunity. It goes off the body there of William Jonsson. Zilecek taking it around the boards, around the world. Delay penalty call until possession switches. The 39ers went flying into the boards. It's going to be a penalty here on the Fort Worth Jaguars for that physical contact. And in addition, the referees are calling out number 96, Adam Zilecek, to have a discussion. Meanwhile, it's number 51, Roope Heikkilä, headed to the penalty box, as now it's going to be the Texas 39ers entering power play here with an opportunity to change the tide. This may be the edge that they need to get an advantage. Just under 15 minutes remaining. They may need this opportunity to put themselves in the lead, especially as Roope Heikkilä, one of the most energetic players on the Fort Worth Jaguars, now sits in the penalty box. Jonsson inbounding here for the 39ers. We've seen how offensive and aggressive they've been, even when playing power play defense. It's going to be exciting to see what they're able to do here. Already picking up the pace with passing. Liljegran and Jonsson. Liljegran staying around the perimeter. He's got Rosian in the center. Anderson-Carlson on the close wing, chipped away there by Borglund. Taking a play out of the 39ers playbook. Shot attempt saved. Surprisingly on goal on the power play defense. A great counterattack there by the Jaguars. Anderson-Carlson now with the ball on the close wing. Coming across the center lane. Shot attempt, sails wide, chipped back around. Jonsson over to Liljegran. Jonsson waiting, biding his time. Rosian still in the center. He's got Jansen behind the goal. About a minute remaining in power play here. Texas needs to capitalize on this critical time. Liljegran goes off the body of Stussy around the back of the goal. Anderson-Carlson now with the ball. Coming around center lane. Shot attempt is good! Tim Anderson Carlson puts one away. The power play goal for the Texas 39ers. What a shot. The Texas 39ers end their drought, finally able to put some points on the board. And now the 39ers in the lead. They're going to look to hold on to this with 13 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the third period. Your score now, Fort Worth 4 versus the Texas 39ers 5. Lundblad goes over to Spinord. Down on the close wing. Lou able to come away with the steal. Chip to the far side. Thurnaheim able to chip it back to his man Spinord. Lundblad, the pass down the line to Janols. Alexander Spinord losing control there, but he's able to wrest the ball away. Lou losing his stick in the process. Rupa Heikkila out for vengeance after that penalty. The ball sails off the backboards on the Thurnaheim shot attempt. Albrandt facing heavy contact. It's going to be a 39ers ball. The bench is chirping here. 12 and a half minutes remaining. The 39ers with the advantage. This is the same final score as the last time these two teams met in the second ever Battle of Texas. Jaguars looking to change their destiny. Liljegrand, the spin around Stussy. On the boards, past Angersteig. Rosian facing double team coverage. And too much momentum sends the London Wall tumbling down. Leander Stussy getting the ball set up and passing it over to Liljegrand. Liljegrand calling out a play for his team. Go to Rosian. Off the foot there of Schernestam. Into the boards again. Anderson Carlson looking to preserve the drive here for the 39ers. Getting out to the board. Will send the ball down. Hampus Fludmar goes over to Moser, number 93. Fludmar, center pass. Liljegrand deflected off the stick of Arvid Samuels. Anderson Carlson still with possession. Heavy shoulder-to-shoulder contact. Off that contact, it's going to be a 39ers free hit. It's calling Fludmar for support. Shot attempt goes off the body of Philip Borglund. Borglund trying to capitalize. Will send the ball, but nobody's home. Leander Stussy, spin around. Shot goes straight into the hands of Nicholas Larsson. Anderson Carlson behind his own goal. Zilecek subbing for Moser. Zilecek, pass down to Albrandt. Henrik Lou now, pass far side to Zilecek. Both teams have fought incredibly hard this matchup. We're seeing the same energy played in every game by every team, and it's just a testament to the excitement that this 2024 NAFL season is going to bring. We saw it this morning with the new expansion team, the Seattle Sockeyes, the Minnesota Growlers, back and hungry for a championship. The intense overtime battle between the Fresno Force and Ohio Aviators today, and now this tightly contested Battle of Texas, the first of 2024. Rupa Heikkila goes far side. Shot attempt by Janols. Hits the referee, Peter Gustafsson, in the head. Technically, that's going to be a face-off in the far corner, despite the fact the ball was heading out. Rupa Heikkila with the gentleman's face-off there, sends it out of bounds. It'll be a 39ers hit in with just over 10 minutes remaining. Albrandt facing that full court press. Heavy contact here. Heikkila still staying on him like a dog on a bone. But that has consequences. It'll be a free hit awarded here to the 39ers. Pass goes deep by Fludmar, taken by Spinord, but now Anderson Carlson with some room to run. The pass down to Liljegrand. He's got Rosian in the box. Saved by Hampus, but in advantage play granted here. Lundblad, the pass over to Spinord. We're officially halfway through the third period, and it's still anybody's matchup. Texas with a narrow lead. They'll look to extend here in the last remaining minutes of regulation. Anderson Carlson shot attempt. Blocked there off the body of Spinord. They'll get it back out. Shot attempt saved off the body of Bodin. Spinord comes across to Heikkilä. Rupa Heikkilä pausing as his team makes substitutions. Janssen coming out to meet Stussy. The pass to Heikkilä sails wide. Now it's on the backboards. Derek Moser with support from Fludmar. Ball goes into the hand of their goalkeeper, Nicholas Janssen. Blue now on the close wing. Pass back out to Moser. Texas slowing down, taking their time. They don't want to make a mistake that could allow the Jaguars to capitalize, counterattack, and make it a tie game again. Deep pass to Ballbrand. Sternestam fighting to maintain possession. It'll be a hit awarded here to the Fort Worth Jaguars. Arvid Samuels, the pass back out to Sternestam. Back down to Sternestam. Angersteig, far side. Comes down, Samuels goes across. Back down to Sternestam. Off the boards. Borglund. Having to pass down to Sternestam. We go far side. Leander Stussy losing control, but Angersteig there to recover. Sternestam, now the pass down to Philip Borglund. Texas is closing in their defense and allowing the Jaguars to get in tight. Now trying to capitalize on the counteroffensive. But Janssen goes to the ground before he can get possession. Now it's Borglund in the backcourt. Tornheim in the center here for the Jags. Substitutions here for Texas. Heikkilä inbounding now for the Jaguars. The game slowing down a tad. 8 minutes remaining. Texas still in the lead, 5-4 over Fort Worth. Alexander Spinord goes far side. He'll find Lundblad. Back to Spinord. And shipped away. Tim Anderson Carlson on the fast break. Save! What a save by Hampus Bodin. Shipped away again by Lilia Grun. The Jags aren't out of the woods yet. Texas finally backing off after gaining so much momentum there. That could have been the goal they needed to put themselves back in the lead by 2 goals. A lead they haven't enjoyed since the first half of the second period, before the Fort Worth Jaguars started doing their full court press that allowed them to create so many counterattack opportunities. Spinord, far side, facing only a half-court 39ers defense. Cross-court pass, sails wide, but it's going to be a Jags free hit. Both teams setting up now. Janholz and Lundblad ready to take the hit here for the Jaguars. Go with an easy pass out to Spinord. Far side, Forneheim with a little bit of room. They'll go across, Janholz. Diving down towards the goal line. Back out, Spinord, shot sails just wide left. Now William Jonsson looking for a counterattack. Lou with room to run. They'll go across, taken away by Janholz. Lou working overtime to get back. Jonsson able to hit it away and stop the counteroffensive. No fast break here for the Jags, and now Janssen with a pass to Jonsson. Back to Lou. Shot attempt sails high out of bounds. Just over 6 minutes remaining. Texas is getting increasingly desperate, it seems, to extend their lead and give themselves more comfort. Meanwhile, the Jaguars starting to show their increased pressure. They know how much these last few minutes are going to mean. They can force overtime, or even better, put 2 goals away to complete the comeback. We certainly know it's possible the way they played in the second half of the second period, and even the game up, coming from 1-4 to 4-4. And we know, we've seen it in the previous 2 periods, that they do better with time. They heat up instead of cooling down. We'll see if the 39ers can hang on here. Leander Stussy getting set here to take the ball. He'll pass to Schoenestam. Jonsson playing up here. Samuels goes far side to Angersteig. Jonsson trying to cut off the passing lane. Now Anderson Carlson against Schoenestam. He's able to get a shot attempt off. It's on angle, but not at the right height. With too much curve, the ball sails out of bounds. It'll be Fort Worth's ball, 6 minutes remaining. And now Stussy, far side, looking across the center, chipped by Anderson Carlson, just enough to make the Angersteig shot attempt, not hit. Now off the boards, Schoenestam again. Back to Samuels, shot deflected off the body of his own man, Angersteig. Schoenestam, far side to Stussy, shot attempt, sailing wide again. Fort Worth is putting the pressure on here. Shot sails wide left by Schoenestam. Fludmar trying to make something happen here for the 39ers and get the ball out of their territory. Anderson Carlson now with the ball. He'll lose it to Borglund. There's a player down on the court. Campus Fludmar getting back to his feet. And a gentleman's hit there by the Texas 39ers, Albin Janssen. Janols now passing back down to Lundblad. 5 minutes remaining here in this third period. This time is critical for Fort Worth. Janols driving down. Will pass behind himself to Lundblad. Even just one shot attempt in these last 5 minutes could mean the difference between a loss and overtime. Fortnite, shot goes off the body. Vasilacek sailing out of bounds. It'll be a Jaguars hit in. The strategy here by team captain William Jonsson seems to be to consolidate their defense, focus on the elements of their defense they do well, instead of risking an offensive attack that leaves them wide open for a counter from the Jaguars. Janols with some fancy footwork. He goes across to Heikkila. They'll pass the ball down, barely in control there by Spinor, through the legs there of Janssen. Taken by Paulbrand, trying to drive down the counter by Heikkila. A mad grab here in the middle. Albin Janssen able to pass it back down to Adam Silacek. Full court press, proving to be effective here. Heikkila shot sails wide right into the hands of Nicholas Larsson as Adam Silacek goes diving into his own goal. Oscar Liljegren, look at the energy he has running out mid-court. Anderson Carlson, the pass back down to Fludmar. Less than 4 minutes remain. Rosian shot goes into the hands of Badin. He'll pass it over to Leander Stussy. Arvid Samuels passes it off to Schoenestam. Stussy missing that pass. Rosian trying to capitalize, forcing a battle for possession on the backboards. An interesting feature of both teams is it seems when they get into these possession battles, there's not a lot of support. Perhaps that's a concerted effort to make sure that they close the back door and don't make a wild rush for possession in enemy territory that leaves them weak in their own. Far side, Arvid Samuels facing pressure from Liljegren. Ball chipped out of bounds. And a timeout called here by the Fort Worth Jaguars with 3 minutes, 14 seconds remaining in the third period. They're going to need every second of that they can get to try and figure out how to get to the goal and make this a tie ball game. Head coach Pekka Palamaki talking with his team, whereas the Texas 39ers head coach and player Peter Lindgren is still serving a suspension. It was issued last season. Currently outside of the building, it's going to be team captain William Jonsson, who is helping talk to his team as they plan out how to survive in these last remaining 3 minutes. You can hear the count there from Fort Worth. Jags on 3 as they get ready to head out to the court and try and take back the lead in this game. The 39ers heading back out, getting ready to start on defense in their own territory. It'll be a Fort Worth ball taken from three-quarter court. Alexander Spinord. They'll pass it to Heikkilä. Down to Janols. Krupa Heikkilä. Losing control of the ball there. He's still able to get the pass off to Spinord. Spinord with some space. He won't take the shot attempt. Good restraint there. Shot attempt now from deep. Goes wide right. But certainly the Jaguars have the 39ers on their heels in defense. Albin Janssen starting to get a little more expeditious here on the point for the defense. Shot attempt goes off the body of Anderson Carlson, and you can hear the 39ers bench erupt in cheers. Just over 2.5 minutes remaining. And it seems 3 balls were sent onto the court for that one hit in. Heikkilä goes far to Spinord. Liljegren coming to meet him now. The 39ers defense spreading out a bit. See if that's a wise decision here. Heikkilä driving up the middle. Pass deflected. Liljegren. It's an open goal. The empty net goal against the desperate Jaguars by number 92, Oscar Liljegren. That may have just sealed the deal. Liljegren, the new addition to this new look Texas 39ers team. It appears the empty net strategy, running an extra field player by the Jaguars, was ineffective, and it let the 39ers exploit that weakness. After that goal from Liljegren, with 2 minutes, 21 seconds remaining in the third period, the 39ers now extend their lead. Your score, Fort Worth Jaguars 4, Texas 39ers 6. Recovery there by the 39ers. No more empty net for the Jags. William Jonsson with incredible speed. My goodness, but hit away by Heikkilä. Jonsson still able to stay on the ball. Empty net now for the Jaguars. They've got to give it everything they have. 2 minutes to score 2 goals to stay alive in the battle for Texas. Anderson Carlson with some aggressive defense there. You can see him smiling through it all. This is the game he loves. Janols coming into the center lane. Chipped away by Janssen. But that'll be a free hit awarded to Fort Worth, a minute 43. They'll hit to the close wing. Janols. Fortenheim, pass deflected. Janols once more. Looking in the center for Van Patten. Is it going to be a goal? Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. An empty net goal from their own territory. What a shot, a truly team effort by the Texas 39ers. That may just be our game, barring a miracle in the battle for Texas. With a minute 32 remaining, your score is now Fort Worth Jaguars 4, Texas 39ers 7. It's a timeout called here by the 39ers. Once they return, rested and energized, they'll certainly be getting ready for what will be a desperate offensive by the Fort Worth Jaguars as they now face a 3-goal deficit in the last 90 seconds. And with the whistle, both teams heading back out. You can see the change in this 39ers team in even just a short amount of time. Whenever the Jaguars called their timeout, no sort of chant, no sort of count as the 39ers broke. Now they all put a hand in. It seems this lucky stretch of empty net goals has led them to a lot more team chemistry in just a few short minutes. Heading down for the faceoff, it's Anderson Carlson against Spinord. Recovery by the 39ers. Ballbrandt sends it down deep. It gets around Heikkila. Anderson Carlson shot is good. Tim Anderson Carlson, a hat trick on the match. What a phenomenal shot, breaking around Rupa Heikkila, who has been the #1 most aggressive defender for the Jaguars today, hands down. Still able to break away, steal the ball, and make it a match between him and the goalkeeper, Hampus Badin. Your score now, 1:24 remaining, Fort Worth 4, Texas 8. Ball's in Jaguars territory. Anderson Carlson stealing it again. We get a pass across, intercepted there by Lundblad. He's running down. 3-on-3 fast break there, breaking down. Van Patten unable to field the ball. It's going to be a Fort Worth free hit. Now for the Jaguars, it's about survival this last minute. The pass to Schoenestam goes off the body there of Ballbrandt. Anderson Carlson now with the ball in space, breaking around Schoenestam. Center lane, shot sails wide right. Lillegran gets the pass out to Janssen. Goes off the foot there of referee Peter Gustafson. It'll be a face-off in the far corner. Anderson Carlson now, the pass to William Jonsson. Heading back towards his own goal line. He's facing pressure there from Landon Van Patten and Ryan Folick, both American-based players. Pass down. Ballbrandt trying to get a pass off to Lillegran. 30 seconds remaining. Van Patten to Schoenestam. Deflected again by Lillegran. Goes off the feet there of Albin Janssen. Arvid Samuels circling the far wing. Looking to get a pass off. It's going to be awarded here to the Fort Worth Jaguars. 20 seconds remaining. Van Patten to Folick. Shot attempt goes off the body of Ballbrandt. Anderson Carlson hits it down deep into Jaguars territory. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. He'll pass it to Schoenestam, back to Lundblad. The last shot attempt sails into the hands of Nicholas Larson. And with that, Floorball fans, the 2024 Battle for Texas is decided. Your final score, Fort Worth Jaguars 4, Texas 39ers 8. What an exciting way to end the match, how the tides turned from what had been an extremely close game up to the second half of the third period. Floorball fans, it's representative of the excitement we've had for you today and will continue to have the rest of this season. Don't go anywhere just yet because we'll be bringing you an exclusive NAFL player interview post-game. And of course, we'll see you tomorrow with more exciting NAFL action.
Pronunciation one with my last name though.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
It felt. Well, Floorball fans, we've just gotten done with the 2024 Battle for Texas. What an exciting matchup between the Fort Worth Jaguars and the Texas 39ers. Exciting to the last second. I'm joined here by number 92, Oscar Liliegran. How are you feeling after that big win to start off the season?
Yeah, I was excited before, but now I'm even more excited to keep this going. It's so much fun being here playing, and we have such a good group as well with the American guys taking care of us and Ronnie and everyone. So it's, this far a great experience and top off this with a victory. It just feels great.
What do you think was the key that led you to victory in that third period after it got so close and got to a tie game?
Yeah, I think the key were we didn't lose the ball as easy in the third period. We had 4-1 in the second. We started to play a bit harder, losing the ball at the wrong places. They could counter and score some easy goals. So once we took that out of our game, I think we we were the better team. Yeah.
And what do you think is going to be a lesson your team will take from this game as they look towards the Troy Cup the rest of the season?
Yeah, to keep calm. We were all pretty excited, and the adrenaline was pumping and stuff like that. So we got to keep calm, just do our thing, and I think that the rest of the season is going to be a really good time.
Well, best of luck with it.
you.
Great playing tonight.
Thank you,
Floorball fans, thank you so much for joining us today. Don't worry, we'll be back with you tomorrow with 3 more exciting Floorball games at 10, 1, and 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you so much for joining our broadcast today. I'm Tanner David, and I'll see you tomorrow.